Spade.
70 apple, take 3. Mark.
Set.
Set.
You are watching a master at work.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's time for Slick Talk with your boy Slick. I got the man, the myth, the legend in the building, none other than the hood florist.
Y'all know what time it is.
So look, just a little quick backstory. How I even got in tune with him. It was on the takeover scene, comedy scene, whatever you want to call it. One day they bought a tree in the middle of the pit, and I'm like, what the hell? But then one day, my man's bought some flowers. I'm like, whoa, like that's different. I'm like, who is this? So, you know, I got in tune with him, started shopping with him and, you know, things like that. And shit, we've been kind of locked in there since, but that's how I got in tune with him. But my boy got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna let him tell y'all what he got going on.
What's happening, y'all? So, you know, it's your boy, the hood Florist. Only nigga you could call late at night, get a flower shipped to your front door. Like, it's back in the 90s trap days. Niggas pull up, get whatever you need. I just did my first flower class Saturday. Second flower class coming up November 4th. Get your tickets. Should be on the website soon. Y'all ain't gonna wanna miss it. I'm telling you. I'm dropping gems, giving knowledge, and helping people create these raw-ass bouquets at home.
Tell them about the baddie bouquets.
So the baddie bouquet is my signature bouquet. So basically what it is, you know what I'm saying? Say you got your girl and you want to get her a customized bouquet. You send me a picture of her. You tell me the color she like, types of flowers she like, and I create basically a floral painting of your girl or whoever you want to send a baddie bouquet to. That's why I created it. So it can be custom. It is very much so customizable. And then I have preset baddie bouquets that you can purchase. Like the number one seller right now is Dope Dealer's Delight. Shout out Bria. She was a Chicago neotech. She done took her talents to Vegas. But she got the number one most sold baddie bouquet. Following that is the reworked rainbows. Shout out my sister Nisi. Man, so it's a lot going on. Shit, I got flower cones too. If you got a fast car and you want to show off for your broad, call me. I'll pull up with a flower cone. You could do a donut and she could take the bouquet home.
Straight up, no cap. There was something I wanted to ask you. So how did you get into this? Do you feel like it found you or you found it?
Man, if I'm being honest with you, bro, it found me because I grew up around this shit my whole life. My uncles, two of my uncles, my cousin, and my auntie all own flower shops, prominent, well-known flower shops across the city of Chicago and south suburbs. So I grew up around this shit, but I never knew I had a liking to flowers. When I started working for my cousin in 2015, I started learning about the flowers and shit. Like it was a real different experience, especially from what I'm used to. Worked with my cousin for 5 years. Then I quit. I took 2 years off. And all bullshit aside, the flowers started calling me. Cause they bouquets just wasn't hitting how my bouquets was hitting. It ain't no shade. Like all of my family, like I said, they prominent names all throughout the city of Chicago. Some of the top florists in the city, but I'm just better.
Do your homework. It hit different when it comes from the hood florist. That's all I'm gonna say. So you say it found you, but so at what point did you really say, all right, this is what I'm gonna do?
Man, it was 2020. I was still dabbling in the streets, tough, fucking around with my cousin, and we locked in doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking the 4th of July 2020, some of my cousin ops tried to smoke me to get to him. And it was crazy because the whole game, we motherfucking bought probably like 15,000 worth of fireworks on the 4th.
Okay.
So we lighten the neighborhood up. Some people drove to the park, some people walked. So after we was done lighting all the shit off, we all decided to walk back to the block. We finna finish parlaying. And I get, at this point, I'm drunk as hell, high as hell. I get distracted and walk faster and further than the crowd.
Okay.
So once I realized I was walking by myself, I go to turn around. And it's an alleyway. I cross the alleyway. I see a minivan rolling up the one way through the alley, no headlights on. So I start trying to get closer to the guys to let them know what's about to go down. I turn around, I look up. There's 3 pipes aimed at my head. They coming out the alley, talking about that's that nigga cousin right there.
Damn.
Next thing you know, bullets flying. I could laugh about this shit now because God got a sense of humor. Like, I'm running around in some jeans that's stylish but a little too big because I can't really do the skinny jean look for real. Got a designer belt on. You know, designer belts ain't good for shit but fashion. They don't hold nothing. Motherfucking pants fall. Bullet whiz right past my ears. I'm falling. If I had still been standing straight up, if I hadn't have failed, would have hit me in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? So after that shit happened, my initial mindset was to spin the block, go get a lick back.
Wait, Paul. So you ain't get hit?
No, I ain't get hit at
that's
all.
a blessing for sure.
I ain't get hit at all. Like, I was in my head like, nigga, whatever you do, don't stop moving. Even when I fell, like, I was rolling in the ground and them niggas was shooting at me on the ground. Like, they was trying to kill me.
Okay.
Like, really trying to get down. And I lived to tell about it, shit. And my initial mindset was to try to go get my lick back. We found out who did the shit. But I had a conversation with my uncle. My uncle, this my right-hand man, he tell me, he say...
Wait, the poker playing uncle?
No, not that
okay.
uncle.
All right, we talking
not
about
the poker playing
we
uncle.
gotta talk about that.
Yeah, shout out Unc. Not that uncle though. But yeah, man, I pull up on my uncle. My uncle tell me, he like, nephew, you made it. You ain't gotta go back. Now the question is, what you gonna do from here? What direction you gonna go in?
For sure.
And so I sat on that question for a minute. And my clientele from when I was working in my cousin's shop had been begging me to get back in business. They like, gee, the flowers just don't hit the same. Like, niggas ain't taking care of us like you took care of us. Like, we need that shit again. What's up? And I kind of sat, talked to God, like, weigh my options. Do I get a 9 to 5? What do I do? You know what I'm saying? And I just made a conscious decision, like, I'm gonna leave everything in the streets behind. So I gave up hustling and all that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna put my best foot forward with the flower shit. That's why I am the hood Florist. You know what I'm saying?
Was it ever times when you felt like it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, and the hustling was calling your name.
Man, the hustle called my name every day. I feel like today a sold out day, and I still feel like I could have did more. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
you doing the right thing, though.
Yeah,
You know?
I ain't got to look over my shoulder no more. None of that shit.
Exactly.
And I started this hood Florist shit so I could show the shorties like the choices we make determine the outcome that we gonna live. If you wake up every day and you constantly decide to choose, like, all right, I'm gonna play in the streets. Every day you gotta realize you constantly making the decision to motherfucking not wake up tomorrow, to not have your freedom tomorrow.
Definitely, yeah. That's the only thing that comes with the streets.
The
for
only
real.
thing.
You lucky if you make it out.
It's a select few motherfuckers I know that actually made it out and got something to show for it after making it out. And shit, if I could show y'all anything, I want to show y'all shorties, show everybody that they might have gave us the trenches, but they don't belong to us. We could do whatever the fuck we want to do in this shit.
Yeah, for sure. I was watching Ice Vezo talking to somebody the other day, and he said he was in a Fed joint. He got a tattoo with his block, and one of the old heads told him, "Man, what you got that block on your arm for? That block don't belong to you." You know, Vezo first he said, like, "Man, what you worried about what I'm doing for?" Woo woo. But he said the more he thought about it, the more he dawned on him. So when they did their $1 million worth of game with Gilly, he out there, he like, "Man, we own 6 houses on this block now." Woo woo. He really came back and bought the block. You know what I'm saying? So. But like he said, it don't belong to us. We ain't making no money out for it unless you buying the block back for real. Some stuff like that. And my boy always like to say, flowers ain't just for the dead, they for the living.
Facts.
It's important that you give people their flowers while they here and they can smell them. And it don't even got to be literal flowers, but let a motherfucker know that you appreciate them, respect them, love them. If they ever did something for you or something, you know, because...
Look out and take care of them, because at the end of the day, 90% of men don't receive flowers till they dead. When I learned that's a statistic, I made it a point to start giving men they flowers while they here. Most of us as men, we don't even know we fucking like flowers or know that flowers is a sign of appreciation from whoever receive them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you thinking of that person. If they mean something to you, it don't matter if you give them their favorite candy. That's a form of giving flowers. It could be something so small that can change the outcome of how a motherfucker view their day. And that's what we do this shit for. We want people to know that they appreciate it. We want people to know that this is indeed like it is indeed a gift, and it's okay to give it. Man, woman, child, whoever. I give my daughters, both my daughters, flowers all year round.
Yeah. I think the first flowers I got my daughters I got from you. They had to share it though, you know.
Hey, no,
because you know good stuff ain't cheap and cheap stuff ain't good. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? My boy got that work, but they shared it. But it was beautiful though. You got to check them out if you ain't in tune with them. It's the Hood Florist 79.
Yep, 79.
And while we on the subject of giving flowers, I'm not a florist, but I am an artist. I would like to say artiste and whatnot. You know, so I got a token of appreciation for my boy. I low key almost dropped it outside. He almost saw it.
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy because I got hella artwork I ain't put up in my shop, but I'm putting this up tonight when I go back to the shop because I got a couple orders to fill before I go home. Yeah.
I'm on one side tonight. I even had to hit him and make sure he was from the east side. I'm like, I'm doing my little homework. I'm like, I believe you from over east. I had to make sure I put the E79,
E79,
you know?
on God. Chatham, baby.
Yes, sir. And true story, no cap. I did this. I drove. Wait, go ahead.
Got my block on my arm too. Pride Cleaners, Hollywood Foods. If you know, 79th and St. Lawrence.
Yes,
Born
sir.
and raised.
I'm on the other side, St. Night to St. Louis, man. Long live my boy YB, 071, 079. You see it.
Yes,
but,
sir.
What about this brand you an ambassador for, man? I was trying to get one of them to rock on the show today.
So, shout out to Crib. It's a Chicago brand. These jerseys handcrafted. You could get them customized. They probably the cheapest jerseys you could buy. You could get a customized handcraft. I'm talking about hand sewn, hand manufactured from start to finish. The jerseys start as thread for $87. But my homie who created this brand, the reason he created it, it was because you know how when you go out of town and you run into a motherfucker from the crib, but you never mention Chicago, like
You can
motherfuckers
just tell by how they talk, dress, walk, all that, yeah.
And then you be like, man, you from the crib? You ask them like, you from the crib? And a motherfucker be like,
They know what it mean.
They know exactly what the fuck you talking about.
For sure. Oh, when I had lost track out. But speaking of, I was trying to get one to rock. He said it's a 2-week turnaround.
It's a
on
2-week turnaround on the
But
jerseys.
I'm definitely gonna grab one for sure.
But
The truth, go ahead.
but they worth it. Like the experience I had giving out these jerseys, when an NBA player tell you he feel like he got drafted by the home team because of the quality of the jersey, that let you know it's respected. Shout out my dog Iman Shumpert. Hey, I did not know Shorty was a dog with the rap music. If you motherfucking like some raw shit to listen to, go check out his latest project, This Car Not Stolen. It's worth a listen.
I ain't never really listened.
He really like the Drake of the NBA. No bullshit.
True. Oh, look, when I had lost my train of thought, this is what I was finna say. True story behind this portrait, though. So I had to go to Michigan earlier to take care of some business. So I'm like, man, I got to get first I said I was going to do a T-shirt. I'm like, you can only wear a T-shirt so many times before you can't wear it no more. I do something last a little longer. I'm whipping it up on my phone, driving with my knee. Get pulled over by Michigan State troopers. They put the dogs on my car and everything, bro. Asked me for consent to search the vehicle. I tell them, nah, I'm not giving y'all consent to search the vehicle. You can put the dogs on the car. Whatever dog run around the car 2-3 times, let me go. Jump back in the car, finish the artwork, and that's a true story, just so y'all know. That's crazy, ain't it?
Crazy as hell.
I swear to God, that really happened, though. I'm sitting there designing it on the phone, drive with my knee, pulled me over for no other reason than DWB, but talking about my plates came back to a silver Mercedes-Benz.
Gee, they be swaying. They be swaying. We just out here riding stolen shit.
They don't think we can have nice stuff.
Hey, but that's why Iman made that title. I find due to that, I understand why. Due to circumstances just like that, I understand why he named his album "This Car Not Stolen."
Mm-hmm.
Cause they swear up and down we just cause we black and something nice. Like even Starlito and Don Tripp, they had that song "Good Cop, Bad Cop," and it was basically about a young boy getting killed by a white cop because he was riding in a nice car, but his father paid for everything to make sure that he stayed away from the bullshit. And his father was a cop as well. So when his father pull up on the scene, it's his son dead.
Damn. That's in the music video?
It ain't even in the video. It's just the story how they tell
that's
it.
just okay.
It's the
they
song.
ain't make a video for it.
They
though?
ain't make a video for it or nothing. They just they
Starlito
rapped
or
it,
Don
but
Tripp,
but it
definitely.
literally they painted the picture so well because they great storytellers, both of them. Like you can visualize the shit as it go on.
For sure. But back to the takeover scene, like I say, where I first bumped into you. What you think about the takeover scene now, man?
Man.
Comedy scene, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, I'ma say it like this. I still got love for all the shorties that's coming up in this shit. I want to say that first. But the reality is, the bigger it got, the more chaotic it got. At one point, it was controlled chaos. Now it is no longer controlled chaos. I don't pop out as much as I used to now because, like, when on nights that I do go out, if something bad happen, I feel responsible. Now I'm fucked up for the next week or so because somebody done died, and I feel like it's my responsibility to make sure motherfuckers get home safe because I'm one of the older motherfuckers that's out there, because we done had the shit that they doing now. We had with South Chicago. We wasn't doing donuts, but we was showing out
Pulling
in
up
our
in them
cars,
joints. Yeah, you know,
motherfucking
old schools
teed up,
or whatever.
old schools or whatever.
Yeah,
I had the first SRT that ever existed before there was like really a motherfucking
SRT
Hellcat.
when it had the 8 at the end.
When it had
still.
the 8 at the end, I had a 07 SRT. I put a Vortex turbocharger on that bitch. I had the first Hellcat before they even had Hellcats.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The SIT, that's a cat.
Yeah, that's a killer kitten. Like I'm talking about, I'm lugging 26s with sounds and all that shit with ease, doing niggas dirty. Doing niggas dirty. Niggas thinking cause I'm riding these big wheels and I got these sounds that this car ain't as fast as it is. Niggas want to put their pink slips on the line. All right.
Yeah, no Mopar, no car.
Mopar, no
But yeah,
car.
it like you say, it used to be controlled chaos, but it like you say, it done got to the point where I don't even pop out no more, bro. Cause it be wild shit happening.
It be too much wild shit happen.
Then it's like it used to just be a few crews that ran it or whatever. Now they got like all type of love.
Everybody then created their own little crew because they don't like somebody from this crew. Hey, when I stepped on the scene last year, they had been doing that shit since like 2019, 2020, but it wasn't as big as it is now. And as it got bigger and it started changing hands and new hosts came around and this, that, and the third happened, like niggas started getting juice and they started feeling themselves, or they started not liking this person because that person said, and that shit fucked the chemistry up. I told niggas when I first came on the scene, when I first started seeing like the minor disputes happening, I'm like, hey, whatever issues y'all have as the hierarchy of the community, y'all cannot display that shit in the public. Mm-hmm. That shit gotta stay behind closed doors.
Yeah. That's like they say when you out in public with your lady or even as one of your homies, if it's some type of disagreement, y'all together as a unit
yeah.
in public, but behind closed doors, y'all
I
can
don't
address
like
some
this
issues.
nigga, and that's okay. It's okay to not like this nigga in private, but in public, we need to be one. Or else you got this crew against that crew, and now the fans of this crew and that crew, now they beefing. Now it's shit popping off that ain't gotta fucking pop off.
Yeah, they need to get that shit together. Well, I got a question for you, but before I ask you the question, are you a single man or are you in a relationship?
I'm single.
How much pussy do making flowers get you?
All right, so I've been celibate for 17 months now. But prior,
Man, knock it out. 17 months, bro.
17 months. 17
All right,
months.
before you even finish pause, what made you do that?
Because I realized bitches was my biggest distraction.
I can't even argue with you right there. All right, continue.
So now, prior to me going on to that little journey I went on, man, unlimited pussy. You get a bouquet, you get a bouquet, and now they pulling up talking about you get some pussy. like no cap, nigga. Like I done fuck some of the baddest bitches, all based off. I done sent this hoe some flowers, brighten up her day. Like shorty calling me, like come to the crib, I cook. You could do this, do that. All right, cool. Next thing you know, we fucking. Bitch talking about she want a massage. Can you massage my back? And I tell all bitches, hey, my massages come with happy endings. And they just laugh it off, and next thing you know, cheek spread, I'm in between that shit. Like,
damn.
But I've been in the flower game 10 years. I done had my fair share of some of the baddest bitches. Like,
cause I know the women love flowers, bro. So
no, you gotta.
If you really got an art to it, cause that's an art too. I don't know if you view yourself as an artist or not, but
man, I'm the Black Picasso.
There you go.
I'm the Black Picasso.
So they, ooh.
Hey, when it be the trip. What get them every time is when they find out I made them myself, cause I send my driver to do the delivery.
Okay, hold on, wait. Now let me ask you this. So when you was in a relationship, they'd get, the just because flowers, but you couldn't get them flowers when you fucked up because you give them so many flowers just because, right? Or was you giving them flowers when you fucked up too?
So I'm a nigga that don't believe in giving your woman flowers when you fuck up.
Okay. Because
over time, now they anticipate the fuck up. Like, even if you give them flowers on some just because shit, in they mind you done fucked up somewhere. So I ain't really one of them niggas that be like, yeah, I fucked up. Let me send my bitch some flowers. No, I stay in the doghouse as long as she mad. And once we figure this shit out, cool. Cause I don't want her to associate. Me giving her flowers with I fucked up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, look, cuz I'm on this podcast. I'm gonna call you back.
Hey, all right, I got you. Text me your barber number.
All right. My little cousin finna get married. Shout out B.
Shout out B.
Shorty finna motherfucking tie the knot. I'm doing the flowers and I'm in the wedding. Double whammy. Damn.
You gonna do the flowers for the flower girl too?
Do the flowers for the whole wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm in it.
Yeah. You been getting people booking you for stuff like that too?
Yeah, I just don't promote my weddings and shit as much.
Why not?
To be honest with you, bro. So most, like when it come down to weddings, most people got eyes the size of the flashiest shit in the world, but wallets on empty. And they trying to convince me to give them the P. Diddy special for all these prices.
Right.
And I just rather not deal with it. Like, if you get a hood florist wedding, you came from somebody who I know don't play about how they want their shit to look. They done spent cash money with me and shit.
So when it comes to the weddings, you say it's more pump fakers than people that actually come with the bread.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, G, I had a motherfucker. I gave them specific days that they payments needed to be in by, so I could order the flowers, have them fresh, and everything. And these people played up until the day before and got mad at me because I was late. you didn't do what you were supposed to do. And I wasn't, and it ain't like I was 2 hours late. I was like 30 minutes late because of traffic.
Hey, that happened to
And they got
us today.
they got to telling me what they want, the money they want back. You're done. You got everything you fucking paid for. You're not getting no money back.
You can't control the traffic. Bro.
I can't control the traffic, 1. 2, had you paid me on Thursday as opposed to Friday midday, your flowers would have been made Friday and delivered Saturday morning.
For sure.
But now I'm up against the gun because I done took the deposit, paid for the flowers that you say, and I want to make my profit on the back end. So I'm not going to give you half an order. I'm going to give you all the order. So I'm going to stay up 24 hours. No shit, shave, or shower. But I would very much so rather split this up in 2 days. If I get the flowers on Thursday, I could work on it some Thursday, work on it some Friday, deliver it with ease Saturday. But you brought me the money at the last minute on Thursday after the wholesale is closed. Like, I didn't go pick them flowers up. Cause your deposit is non-refundable. If you fall short, you fall short. I can't help that.
All right.
Cause I didn't already spent the money to get these flowers. But if you ain't got your remaining balance, I ain't paying for it. Flowers ordered. The remaining balance is my time.
For sure. Now wait, let's double back to when you say they tried to get down on you just out the strength. You was somebody's cousin. That's when you said you had to fall back, and then figure out what you was gonna do. So that had me thinking about how I feel like growing up in Chicago, especially if you're from the hood, automatically give you PTSD.
No, and, for sure. Whether you in the shit or you ain't.
As men, we taught to tuck our emotions in our back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Can't show them woo out the bam or whatever they said, make you look weak, woo woo. And then that take a toll on our mental health. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, did you become depressed?
I did. I was a hermit crab for like 6 months.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing to come up out of that, if you don't mind? You know, for the people that's out there that might be in a slump and need to get out.
To be honest with you, I had to realize, like, I'm making a conscious decision to leave this shit alone. I can't do nothing but walk by faith and not by sight. Because we never know when our time up. But if we allow ourselves to stay in that depression phase, we ain't gonna do nothing but wither away and die.
Thanks.
So I just one day I woke up and made a conscious decision, like, I gotta make shit shake. Like, I wasn't going, like, I was sending motherfuckers to the store for me. Cause I just didn't want to motherfucking go outside. Like, I was paranoid as fuck. I'm sitting on my front porch smoking a blunt, smoking a square. I got the AR-15 in my lap. Cause I don't know, you niggas know me, but I don't know you.
Right. Yeah.
You niggas know me, but I don't know you. Y'all talking about that's that nigga cousin right there. Like, clearly you know who the fuck I am. I ain't never seen you before. So I'm paranoid. I don't want to leave. I don't want to, and I'm going to make this clear for people that don't understand. All my guns are legally registered. I have been lucky enough to evade the system long enough to not have any felony convictions. I got a couple misdemeanors, did 72 hours in the holding cell while they was trying to figure out if they was going to charge me with a felony or a misdemeanor. By the grace of God, they charged me with a misdemeanor, did 24 hours in the county, never even really made it to the bullpen. Only reason I did a full 24 was because they was processing R. Kelly in as I was trying to process out because I had bond money in my pocket. Like, but I have made it this far because one, my father told me, always have you bond money and lawyer money. It's first and foremost. Because if you could bond out and a lawyer on retainer, most of that shit ain't gonna go as far as it would normally go. And niggas making the mistakes of being in the streets without that money. They just tricking it off as fast as they make it. You can't do that.
And that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this podcast is to let the shorties know it's other ways out the hood. You know, you ain't gotta sell drugs.
Ain't gotta sell drugs at all.
Trying to
you ain't
shoot
gotta
people
rob
all
a
day,
motherfucker,
rob nobody.
none of that shit. Like, dog got in the trucking. That shit take him wherever he wanna go. Man. If that nigga decide tomorrow, hey, I ain't never been to LA, I wanna go to LA, I'm gonna take a load to LA. He just got a paid vacation.
Basically.
Do y'all not realize, like, it's expensive to get your CDL, but if you go through through the right channels in the right place, you could do whatever for little or nothing. We always say the resource is not there, but a lot of times motherfuckers ain't looking for them because they just want a motherfucker to give them they say
something. The best place to have something from us is in the book, man.
Facts. And I ain't no big reader, but I audio book everything. I got about 100 and some fucking audio books that I'm in rotation listening to right now, today, every day, all day.
Yeah. And like I say, bro was an eye-opener to me because every time I went to go buy flowers previously, I see some old people when I walk in. You know what I'm saying? They might have some younger people in there helping. But when I seen somebody that looked like me doing it, I'm like, I ain't never seen that before. Mm-hmm. So I had to pay attention, you know? So I salute to what bro got going on.
Bro, I salute you, my nigga. Like, we both from the 9, and if you from the South and East Side, you know 79th Street is the real, like, spectrum of hood to hood. It's like that shit get crazy. The further you go east, it get wild. The further you go west, it get wild. Like, that's just what it is. And we are fortunate enough to sit here and have these conversations because we made choices to get out of the environment that we was in.
For sure. I ain't make it to 36 doing dumb stuff.
Man,
I did a lot of dumb stuff. Don't get me wrong. Even
I've
up
done
until
a lot
recently,
of dumb stuff
I'm
too.
still fucking up. But you know, I'm learning.
The beauty about fucking up, if you don't fuck up too bad, you can literally do something to correct whatever you fucked up. But most of these shorties, they taking it to the ultimate extreme. I gotta go kill this nigga just cause I don't like him. You ain't gotta touch him. No. What, you scared to fight the nigga cause he might best you? I grew up in an era where these had to be certified before you could pick up a gun.
Facts.
We come from different eras. Y'all shorties live wild, live different. Like, nigga, I remember the days when the OGs of the neighborhood used to come to my mama and tell her, hey, we at war, the kids can't be outside, niggas riding looking for whatever, keep the kids in the house. We gonna be out here patrolling. I seen the dying of that era. Like, I grew up in the dying of that era. So to watch that and see what we've come to now, it's basically fucking, this all was by design. Like, it's everybody against everybody. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's been a dog-eat-dog world, but back in the day when I was growing up, most of the dogs had leashes. They had an owner they belonged to. If we ain't got no motherfucking leadership, there's no owner. There's nobody to direct you. Nigga, you couldn't motherfucking be claiming a gang and you couldn't go to motherfucking and you wasn't on count. You had to go to the motherfucking meetings. You had to go to circles. You had to go to sessions.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that shit existing now. And it wasn't because the OGs couldn't keep it up. That shit was by design. They took the motherfuckers with the leadership away to create what the chaos
The
we
fucked up
got
part
going
about
on.
it is it exists, but it exists in the jails. And from me being through the system, I realized that when something pop off between two different organizations, they quicker to call the truce and violate and put their hands on their own before they put their hands on somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's weird jail shit. We ain't got to talk about that. But
Hey, but that wasn't just jail shit though. That was in the streets too. And that was because bloodshed stopped money.
true.
The more we killing each other, the less money we making. Cause now the block hot. Fiends can't get served. It don't matter what you serve. Everybody a fiend or something.
Yeah, the perks, perks our generation heroin for sure.
Yeah,
I know a
for
lot of
shit
people
show.
off them bad, bro.
I know some niggas off them bad too.
I was off them bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 10 months clean off the perks now. 10 months clean.
Congratulations to my nigga for getting off that shit. Next we gonna have him kick this cup.
Wait,
That's gonna be the next challenge.
That's the next. That's coming. But I don't even fuck with the cup like that. But let's talk about flowers again for a second. My man's, he the artist. He get the nipples and manipulate them. I actually grow weed, and what I can say is that shit brought me peace. When you in there working and doing your art, do it bring you peace?
Yes, bro. That shit bring me
I can
peace.
tell because I be seeing on some of your posts when you be posting your music, you be in there vibing out,
I
doing
be
your
vibing
thing.
out, doing
So,
my
bro,
thing. G, it's a form of therapy for me. And I didn't even know that there was a such thing as flower therapy until I moved into the space I'm in. My sister created she got a mental intelligence lounge. But it's a coffee shop that has mental intelligence books. And my space is in the basement. But when I moved in there, she told me, bro, do you know that there's a such thing as flower therapy? And I'm like, no. But it made sense after that because I'm always at peace when I'm amongst the flowers.
For sure. So flowers is not just for the dead, they for the living. Give them to them, whoever you can, as much as you can.
Why they breathing?
There's money to be made in it. As you can see, you teach classes, sell arrangements, and for y'all that's still chasing the pussy, you heard them say it comes in abundance, unlimited.
Unfucking limited. I got bitches in my DM. If I open my DM, it's bitches in my DM telling me right now they'll fuck me for one of my bouquets.
That's crazy.
Like,
maybe I need to start making some bouquets and my DMs be dry.
shorty,
Nah, I'm just capping.
Hey, shorty, you don't even want them headaches because them bitches. First off, most of the bitches trying to trade it for the shit. They like between 6 and 7s. Like they alright, but they ain't pretty enough to be considered bad. But the bad bitches, they definitely be in my DMs. Hey, how you doing? They be trying to like get them a free bouquet, but they
You would take a 6 or 7 on a drunk night.
I won't. What's crazy, bro? My dick is really bougie. Like a
I
bitch
see
gotta
you
be.
said 17 months. Wait, so what's your goal with that? How far you plan on going with that? You got a quota you trying to reach?
So just recently, I fucked up on a drunk night. Got real drunk, hit a bitch, and this was like a week ago. So I'm starting fresh. Count start over. Like,
wait, so it ain't been 17 months?
no. But I was telling because initially when you asked me about it,
Okay.
you was asking me like the amount of bitches I fucked. And
I didn't ask you the amount of bitches, but I said how much pussy do.
Yeah.
Okay, but I see where you going.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I could have initially like been like, yeah, I just fuck a lot of bitches, but I was on some self-discipline shit. So I went for 17 months. And then I had a drunk night where I fell off the wagon, and I'm like, I gotta start from scratch. But in the same breath, a bitch can't even get me to motherfucking, cause I'm mad at myself for falling off. The goal now is whoever my wife is, that's who this dick belong to. When I catch her, I catch her.
I can like
I really been on some soul searching and spiritual shit trying to figure out. But in the 17 months that I wasn't fucking, I learned a lot of the bitches I've been fucking on, I never liked them.
Man. Yeah. Especially after you get the pussy. It's like after you get the pussy, sometimes it'd be like.
Well, see, for me, bitch got a pretty face, pussy good. I'm going to keep coming back. Hey, what's the word? Whenever. As long as you open the door, I'm there. And I got bitches that I could call right now from 20 years ago that'll open the door for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's just the way it is, cause I be selective with who I'm fucking because shit. One, the world nasty as hell. It's too much shit out here. Two, man, but realizing, so the goal now, starting from scratch, marriage. And that's because whatever bitch I
Now wait, how old are you?
I'm 33.
I see. Yeah, that's real grown man shit right there. I'm 36.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about marriage. I want to get married, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like me personally, I got a few other things I want to get in order first. But the fact that you even thinking about it now, that's
I got shit I'm working on right now that I know right now if a bitch came to me tomorrow like, let's get married. No, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I got shit I'm working on, but I gotta think about my future because once it's bitches that I would at some point would have cuffed up or been in a relationship with just because I like how they look, pussy good, the bitch could cook, house always clean, she gonna keep my house clean, do all the shit that a woman should do, and they would have got away scot-free. They would have got a lifestyle that they didn't deserve because I only liked them for their pussy. And now, I'm at that point, after 17 months, I'm at that point, shit, bitch, I got to really figure out if I like you. You got about 2 months of talking, and in 2 months, if I don't like you, I know, and I'm going to walk away from you.
Yeah, for sure. These ladies crazy nowadays. Like, I don't know, social media messed up everything, man.
Messed up everything.
But speaking of social media, I forgot to let y'all know this hat came from Dr. Red. Do your research on Bulldoze Kennels.
Do your research on Dr. Red. Ask about that motherfucking backwood glue.
Hey, see, I was saying do the research on Bulldoze Kennels. You start there. That's the major key. Now, what other doors she may open up for you, you know, but
yeah,
she get busier than a lot of niggas I know. Real talk.
Shorty definitely got more motion than a lot of niggas.
Bro, she ride around in a whip, but I ain't even ever seen, like, bro, these dudes be out here breeding dogs. Yeah, they say they come with papers, this, that. Bro, she gonna tell you what DNA coats your dog carry, like what traits and alleles, whatever it carry. She got the little sperm counter machine. She do artificial insemination, all that, like, and she breed her own dogs, Frenchies, XL bullies, I believe.
Hey, shout out!
She do her thing. Just do your research on Dr. Red.
Shout out to Dr. Red, cause I know her from prior to the dogs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said just do your research on bulldoze kennels.
Yeah.
For sure. How much time we got left? 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Got anything else you want to touch on in the last 2
Man,
minutes?
hey, bro, I just want to give you your flowers in these last 2 minutes, man. Like, since the day we met at the motherfucking meets. Then we end up bumping into each other in my hood. And when you came to shop on motherfucking, I think it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
When you came to the shop on Mother's Day, at that time, I just didn't have enough. And you still thugged it out and fucked with me later on. Most motherfuckers would be like, man, fuck that nigga, woody woody woo. Cause bro was getting that, bro, I paid 2-3 times, whatever. I just gotta leave here with something. And
yeah, I ended up buying some eucalyptus too, shit.
Yeah.
For the shower.
Like
I'm like, you ain't got no bouquet, you got some eucalyptus? Shit.
Facts. like and shit like that. Cause most motherfuckers, I could tell that bro respected my integrity for my customers who had prepaid. Cause he kept shopping with me. It's other motherfuckers who be I'll never see again. Like when you got a moral compass, it's a lot of shit that you gonna motherfucking respect and recognize and catch a nigga on the back end. Like, man, bro. And that's why we here today, cause you saw the vision already. You knew what time it was with how I was coming, and you respected what I was on at that time to say, all right, well, I'll catch you another time. And then it's always been straight business. Even when you called me and told me, man, bro, the ones you sent me today look better than the ones I had the last time. And my response to you was, hey, bro, whenever you have some shit like that go on, tell me. Cause I respect you. Like, nigga, customer satisfaction is my number one.
For sure.
I ain't out here doing this shit just to make $1. Even though it's making me $1, I do this shit cause I wanna help deliver smiles to motherfuckers. But I wanna let you know I appreciate you for thugging it out with me this far. Cause nigga, on Mother's Day, I could have never seen or heard from you again. You know what I'm saying? Like that let me know that you respected what I was doing.
For sure.
And us coming from two different backgrounds, similar backgrounds, but from two different sides of the earth. Cause 79th and St. Lawrence and 79th and St. Louis, that's like night and day.
Opposite ends, yeah.
Like
yeah.
But,
for sure. You know, it's all love with me, gang. I can't do nothing but respect the hustle. You sold out for the day, you sold out for the day. I ain't prepaid. Now I know if it's Mother's Day or a holiday or something, I gotta prepay, gotta pay like I wait. But some hood Florist flowers gonna hit different than some jewel flowers any day. If you ain't know.
Any day. Some hood Florist flowers gonna hit different than any flower shop you could think of, because they, most of the time, unless it's a holiday, they are personalized. Like, you tell me what your lady like, and I'm gonna deliver. That's just what it is. Or whoever it's for. It ain't even gotta be your lady, it be your mama, your grandma. You might not know. You might only know that she like, speaking of grandma, my grandma calling me right now. That's funny as hell. But you might not know what flower your lady like, but you know she like pink. You know she like yellow. Whatever. We gonna turn that motherfucker up for you.
I'm trying to find this picture real quick. I ain't gonna show the camera. I'm gonna show you if I can find it. Goddamn. This the smiles. Hold on. This the smiles they put on their face.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, real smiles.
Yeah, Sirski. All right, yeah. That just about summed it up for the day. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you coming out, Mr. Hood Florist. If you don't know, I'm 079 Slick on Instagram.
I'm the Hood Florist at the Hood Florist, THE Hood Florist 79.
Yep, and that's about it, man. We'll catch y'all next time.
We'll catch y'all next time. Slick talk.